isn't it really sad? Not that Christianity exists, but isn't it sad that man needs to be promised an eternal paradise, meaning an eternal reward after he's dead, in order to stop him from doing the most cruel and sadistic acts while he's alive? I mean, he doesn't do it of his own nature because it's easy that some, nice religion can just come along and just calmly remind people, be moral, don't do bad things. No. You have to create an entire promissory web and really insinuate into human beings that you're going to live forever after you're dead and you will have endless reward. So for goodness sake, for God's sake, don't do evil things now. And man sits there thinking, chewing his bone beside the fire. Well, I guess, all right then, I'll buy into that. Maybe I can, be less sadistic, less horrific, less brutal. Mm-hmm. But it's so, to me, it's outrageous that such a thing would have to be concocted in order to get man to be virtuous. Is man not virtuous, or is there perhaps some other way, a better way of bringing out that virtue, or is it probably just better to face facts and realize, it's not going to happen? Instead of concocting this lie mechanism that says, okay, we'll give you this if you do this. If you do that, it's a virtue that is compelled. It's a virtue that is not articulated to his deeper drives. It's basically an enforcement. It's basically a commandment, as they say, meaning from outside. You have external virtue, just show external virtue, and you'll get, basically a spiritual reward for it. Just conform. It's a form of conformity. It's not like the Socratic way or the Zen way or the mystical way. It's not about man learning. Absolutely intimately learning the secret that if you harm another, you harm yourself, like Socrates said. Yeah. It's not about men being taught to have such an awareness of the connections between psychic and spiritual energy that they understand that to, kill animals or to, hurt the earth or to hurt other people is devastating to your own spirit. That would be then where the real virtue would arise. No, this is a draconian, it's not even right to even call it virtue. It's more just a convention, is probably a better word, social convention. Yeah. But the thing is, going back to your question about whether the clergy are conscious, I believe for the very most part they are. 9 times out of 10 they are. But remember, if you work in a chocolate factory, you're probably the last person who eats chocolate, right? Because you're sick of it, because you see it all day long. Yeah. So just because these people work within the religion and they know that it's full of nonsense, it's all lies, or not lies, it's astrotheology, as my work has proven, doesn't mean that they themselves eat off that same plate. Right. That's just a plate that's good for everyone else. They're hypocrites. And the interesting thing about the word hypocrite is that the word actually was a word in Greece that simply meant actor. Did you know that? It just meant actor on a stage.